Good morning, it's Dave Long here again from Dave Long Custom Lures. It is a great morning. Well, not many clouds out there, but a little bit windy, so it's no good for kayaking. But anyway, I'm back in the factory, and today we're going to do a pattern I think you've seen. It's called the Burrum Ballistic. If you haven't, anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be doing it on this little minnow here. It's 75 mil. I'll just check that. No, it's actually 90 mil. It's 65 on the body, and the rest is up to 90. So it's only a little lure really, but it's a medium diver. It's something new that I've ordered just to try out. So we'll see what it's like. Anyway, so we're going to be doing this pattern. I don't know if I have done this pattern before, but doesn't matter. I'll just go through some of the stuff I'm going to be using today. It's a pretty simple type of pattern. I've done an undercoat first off all over of the white. I'm going to be doing a pearl white on the belly just to brighten it up a bit, and then I'll do some the back only on black, and the eye. The eye is a very small eye in this lure. It's only a 3-4 mil, so pretty basic. I haven't got many 3 mils, but I've got 4s, so we might have a look at that when we come to it. Pretty basic type of gill area, so so it's probably a good starter blank for anyone who wants to start on painting their own lures. So then we're going to do small silver, I'll get it right, silver scales on the side and on the shoulders. Then I'm going to do use this stencil that I got from a manufacturer, and I use this on a variety of minnows. It's basically just bars I'm going to do in gold somehow. Anyway, we'll do that, sort that out. It's not really suited for this small lure. It's mainly for larger minnows. And then we'll do that in gold, those bars, and then I'm going to go over the back with a candy. It's a poison green. You've seen that before. Poison green. It's a good colour. Just to brighten up the back a bit, and then we're going to do a big dot, or a dot, a black dot behind the gill, up here in the shoulders, high area, probably level with the eye, just a bit higher. And I do little black dots on the gill here too, just something that I do. Okay, all right, let's get into it. So I'll just check to see if everything's running all right, as I do periodically. It's only a small, low-budget operation, this one. We're really hooking into some lures lately. This is a fairly new pattern, and I like it. It's just a nice, bright little lure. All right, so I'll get the pearl on. I'm using a larger airbrush to do this because it just covers it a lot quicker. And I don't think we've got to mix this too well. It's pretty loose, this one, for some reason. So I'll just go directly into, yeah, it's pretty loose. It's only one lure, so I'll just put that on the belly. Here we go. And you'll see it gloss up. It is wet, obviously, but it just gives it a nice shine, nice natural type of shine, that one. Okay. Yeah, I'll just draw that off. There we go. So now we've got a nice little shiny film on the belly there. That's good. I like that. All right, so I'll just clean that out very quickly. And if you haven't seen my videos before, I've got a bin beside me here, and I use this. This is full of just water and a little bit of detergent sometimes, not always, but just mainly water. And I use that to blast the paint out, just to save a little bit of time. And I'll run it through the gun too. That's it. Okay, so now we'll go to a smaller airbrush. This one is a 0.2 mil, and we'll do the rest on this. So I'll just make sure that's dry before I go ahead. There we go. I hope you're enjoying these videos. I'm enjoying doing it. So yeah. We'll keep them going as long as I can. All right, yeah, we got a bit of black to put on. I've already pre-mixed this. I do this to save time. If you don't know of me, or haven't seen these videos before, I know you're watching from overseas and so forth, and you may do it a little bit different over there, I don't know, but this is just what I do. It's a personal thing. I just want to make it a little bit shorter in the video in time, so I'll just try and prepare everything before we get stuck in. Okay, so we've got a little bit of black there. I'll just fine tune this. It might come out a bit heavy. A little bit heavy there. Not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, so we'll just do the eyes first. Oh yeah, there's something else I was going to mention too. I normally, if I'm making lures, I normally wear a mask. I've got the fan going here, exhaust fan, which I have on anyway, but normally I have a mask on just in case, you know, because it's probably not good for your lungs otherwise. Alright, so we'll just straighten that up, and we'll do the back. This lure's got really wide shoulders on it, a wide back and broad shoulders, so I've just gone a little bit wider on the back there. I know that'll that should pay off doing it that way. Alright, so I'll just put that excess black back in, and I'll clean out the brush. There we go. Just a little bit. That's it. And yeah, just get that black out. Good stubborn little colour, that one. Okay, now we've got, I'll just dry that off. Okay, alright, so that's what we've got so far. There's some black coming out there, not too bad. Okay, alright, so a bit of a tangle up there. Alright, so now we're going to put the scales on, so I'll take this off and I'll go to my go-to sponge, I don't know what you call this, but sponge mould maybe. I'll put the lure down on the sponge like that, and I've got this implement here which is basically a ring with the screen. This is just fly screen, that's all it is. Yeah, I don't even think it's midgie proof, this one. It's just the normal fly screen, and we'll place that over the top there like that, press down a little bit, and that will give me a fairly tight, you can see that, a tight effect of the screen on top of the surface of the lure there. Alright, so I'll just check the technology here. Rightio. It's good. Now I've just got some silver mixed up here that we'll put in. I haven't made a lot of this. I should have made a bit more, I think. It's a bit loose, but should be alright on it. Yeah, it's not too bad. I might just lower the lower the pressure down. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to go over the top. I'm just going to go down the lateral line of the bait and on the shoulders a bit, hopefully. You may need 2 coats. Just to make sure. I may have used all the silver there. Anyway, we'll just okay, and I'll just take that off. There we go. We've got scales on the shoulders and a little bit down the side there, not much. Alright, that's not too bad. We'll just dry that off. go over the other side. A bit tricky. And we'll just do this side here. That's it. Like that. It's a little bit out. A little bit out. There we go. That's it, that'll work. And I'll just make sure I've got enough silver in here. Probably not. Yeah, I'll have to mix a little bit more, I think. I knew I didn't have enough. That's okay. Just a little bit more for the side. I don't even know. I don't think I'll even loosen that off. It's yeah, it might have to. I might have to. It's a bit of a tricky colour, that one. It's playing games on me. Just a little bit of reducer in there, and yeah. So I hope you're enjoying these. They're quite a production line now with the videos, but I'm enjoying it. Okay, so we'll just try and put that. We'll just give that a dry. Well, I've got my pressure on it. Okay. And just another little application. See how that works out. Yeah, okay, there we go. So we've got the scales on now. What you're seeing there actually is a good example of background colour. So you look at the black that I put down before, you'll see them more evident. Whereas if you swing around to the white, they disappear, but they're still there. So the darker the background for these, the better. Although I'm just seeing on the shoulders there, it's sort of it's dark enough, and they stand out enough to be, how would you say, prominent on the bait. Anyway, that's all right. I'm happy with that. So I'll put that back in the helping hands, like that. And we don't need that anymore. Get that out of the way. All right, now that's all dry. So we're going to put on our other mask now. Now this one here, we'll just have to apply it by ear, this one. I don't want to get it on the gills too much. That's probably good like that. In fact, what we might do is we'll just adjust this. I'll just put the bait out like that. One side, that way it doesn't interfere that much. There we go, that's better. So I'm getting a better connection with the surface there. Excuse me. Like that. Yeah, that'll be good. So now we're going to load that up with gold. I'll clean this out. And wash it first. Yeah, a little bit clogged, that one. Okay. Now I'll put the gold in. I've mixed the gold already. It does need a stir. These metallic paints, they tend to clog up the brush sometimes. Nothing you can do about it. You just persevere with it and try and bend around it occasionally just to coat. Okay, now I don't want to go too low on this bar work, so I'm sort of lining this stencil up so it doesn't cover the belly that much, if you know what I mean. So it's sort of up high and up towards the back there, so we'll just try that. Oh, a bit much. Anyway, we'll just see. See what they look like. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's just like a faint goldy colour bar work on the side there. Yeah, that's good. I like that. This gives it a little shimmer. Okay, so we'll just wipe that down and I'll do the other side. There we go. Now which one have we got? That's it. Now I'll just see if I can line up. I think that'll be right. Okay, I'll try that. I'll just give that another hit while I'm here. Yeah, it's a bit loose. Yeah, that's not too bad. So, yeah, that's come up okay. That's good. Bit of gold, that's good. I like that. Okay. It's got a frog in the throat. We'll just see if we can reconnect this without destroying it. There we go. Okay, so that's the gold bars on. I've got it all over my thumb. That's okay. I'll wipe that off later on. Alright, so now we've got the gold on, and I'm going to on the back now we've got a colour that I've missed. We're going to put on. It's called a fastback green. I'll see if I can find that. I'll put it here somewhere. Here we are. Yeah, that goes on the back. Yeah, I forgot to mention this one before. I missed it altogether, so it doesn't matter. I'll just... that's it, the fastback green, that's it there. It's a wicked colour. Very good, very handy colour. It may need mixing. I'll just put a bit in here very quickly. Got it all over myself. That's alright. Alright, let's put 3 drops in there because it's a metallic. It's stirring up. There we go. This may clog up this 0.2 mil a little bit, but we'll just see how we go. I should clean that out first. I'll just blast that out. That's it. I'll put this in. Yeah, now this colour here, it's a great colour. It can be, it can really make the difference to your lures. Yeah, so on the black it'll pop out. So we'll just go over the black on the back. And it'll probably bleed down into the shoulders a bit too. So. And I might just turn that down a bit. There we go. Alright, so that's all we need. Fastback green, very nice, lovely colour, lovely colour. I like it a lot. It's one of my favourites, at least. Alright, so we might just dry that off before we put the candy on. I'll just blast this out first. That's all we need. Okay, I'll just dry this off. Alright, so there it is so far. It's got this fastback green on. I'm really sorry that I didn't mention that before. It sort of may have surprised you a bit. But yeah, that comes in directly after the gold so it blends in a little bit with the gold, but it's a lovely colour. It's a standout colour, that one. Alright, so now we've got everything on except the candy and the black spots. So I've got the candy. What we'll do, I've mixed that already, and you've got to pre-mix this and give it 15 minutes to just to consolidate. And we'll go over the top with this. Not much, I don't want much on here, just enough to get that back to pop a bit. There we go. Alright, so we'll go over the back. Bit on the eyes, just a little bit. There we go, that's all we need. Not too much. Just wash that out. So we're moving fairly fast here, but it's just how it is on this pattern. It's alright. Let's blast that out a bit. We need to dry this off, so I'll just get the bigger 0.5 out and just blast cold air onto it. And that'll dry it off a bit. Yeah, the candy doesn't like heat, so we'll just dry that off on the back a bit. It's dry, it's good. And we'll go back to the 0.5 in a minute, sorry, the 0.2 mil in a minute to put the black spot on and the little dots. Okay, that should do. Take that off. Right, yeah, so now we're going to use another stencil that I always use for the dots. It's this fella here. It's not a big lure, so I'm not going to put a big dot on it. I'll use that one there, and that should be enough. I'll just tape that up so I don't contaminate it. Alright. There we are, that's done. So that's a bit better. Just in case I contaminate it and cover follow through with other areas here, I just taped it up underneath that hole there, so we don't blast into other holes there and muck it up a bit. Alright, so we need black again. We've got a little bit of black there, that's enough I think, just for this. Just put that in. started blasting away. Here we go. That's it. That'll do. Okay, so, and I don't use a round hole. I use like an oblong one. It's like a football field, you know. I just like to be a little bit different in what I do. There's the eyes. We'll just go a little different. There we go. One dot, so we'll go over the other side. Well, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll match that up on the other side. Sounds easier than it is, really, but I've got the eye there, so I'll just go a bit, just a little bit. Like that. I bet you that's out of sync. Oh no, that's not too bad, a little bit close. Yeah, that's not too bad. We'll just dry that off. Okay, so we don't need that anymore. Now we've got little dots I was going to put on. Now you can do this either way. You could have, I could use my mottling mask again just for a little bit of action down on the gill there. Or they've got another one here with actual dots that I've used, and I'll get it. Here we are, I think this is it. No, that's not it. Here we are. And this is it here, got little dots. We might go with the traditional dots. Just a little spray on the gill there. Nothing fancy. You don't have to do this. I mean, this is just my little take on the pattern. Like that. There we go. And we'll go over the other side. Yeah, it's not too bad. I just put them on, just a little ID for me. I don't think it's going to make any difference. And we'll do the same here on that gill. Every lure is different on the gill. That'll do. That's enough. Alright, now I'll put some eyes in there. And we are finished with the Burrum Ballistic. Burrum is a little township just northwest of me. Oh, actually northwest. Got a lovely little estuary there that I want to venture out into a bit more. It's got all different species in it, and if I can try out my lures, I'll be very happy. See if I can get these. I might just go the silver eye. I think that's the one that'll fit this one. If I can get them out. A bit sticky. There we go. And same deal. We put a little dab of super glue on. That's all it is. Just a bit of super glue. There you go. And these are silver eyes with a big pupil. That's probably all I've got in size. I must get a bit of variety, but that's it. That's how it looks. I don't mind that. That's the usually use a yellow or a green eye, but I think that should be alright. We'll just do another little dab here. There we go. That. There we go. Alright, so I'll just take this off and I'll show you the... Oh, it's a bit hard to get off there. Taped it up too well. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. It's when it comes to doing this for yourself, it's a great hobby, and brings so much enjoyment. To my lifestyle anyway. I guess it would for you guys too. Alright, so there we are, there it is. Alright, that's the Burrum Ballistic. Yeah, that's a great little lure, that one. I look forward to using that. It's a medium diver. Yeah, so once we get that all epoxied up, that'll look good. Alright guys, enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, I hope you have, and if you're keen on seeing more, then there's more to come, and just like and subscribe, and we'll take it from there. Okay guys, okay, look after yourselves. Okay, bye.